Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I am live again. Today is day 2. For some of you all who don't know, who are now joining me, never saw me before, my name is JL. I am a registered nurse and also an online business mentor. I am a mother of 4 and I started this, or I'm a mentor. I help people to set up and run their online businesses from anywhere in the world, as long as you have internet connection or you can run it as a side hustle alongside your job. So I have started a 30-day go live challenge where I come online every single day for 30 days and discuss different topics, right, related to my online business, the nursing, me as a registered nurse. And as you come in and out, if you're watching a replay, please let me know where you are watching me from. I know it's Friday night and most people are either sleeping or out. Okay. Yes, and yesterday I discussed a little bit about myself and I said why I started this challenge. It's going to be a challenge because it's not easy. Showing up every day for 30 days is not easy, especially when you have a busy schedule. You're a mother. I'm a mother of 4, so my schedule is busy. Plus, I work as a registered nurse still, even though I work part time, and I still work, right? And I also have other duties to see about, right, and responsibilities. Um, so it's going to be a challenge, but I'm up for the challenge. I was telling one of my mentees today that I love challenges, right? And that is actually the topic I'm going to speak about today. Today I'm going to speak about my transition from the Caribbean to the US as a registered nurse. And I know some people will share the same sentiments with me, or some people would say, you know what, no, that's not my experience. No. So I want to say that every experience, no matter what experience it is, whether you're buying a car, whether you're buying a house, whether you move into another country, whether you're trying out a product or a service, every experience is going to come with different thoughts, right? I can buy a phone, or I can start a business, or I can do a course, and I can be like, you know what, that is the best course I ever did. That's the best phone I ever bought. But somebody else who bought the same exact phone, did the same course, start the same online business, would say that, that's not for me. And you know what? Everybody is different. Certain things are not for everybody, but everybody different. Experience will be different as well, right? So my experience coming to the US, it was, I would say, a challenge, a journey, I would say. Because transition from the Caribbean to the US is very difficult. It may seem far fetched and may seem difficult for some people. Especially back home, I always have nurses who always ask me, how to come to the US, like what do I have to do? And I would say take it step by step. Right? Just like running an online business. Just like starting something new. Take it step by step. We have different steps when we come as a registered nurses, right? You have to do an exam called the NCLEX, right? First of all, to be recognized in the US. So even though, you were a registered nurse in your country, right? I did a nursing degree and I was a registered nurse in my country. I still had to do NCLEX to work as a registered nurse in the US, right? So you start off preparing for that exam first, that NCLEX. So you prepare for that NCLEX exam, and then afterwards you do your immigration journey. Once you pass that exam, some people pass it on the go one time. Some people take a little while, and that's okay. That's okay. If you're watching me right now and you haven't passed that exam yet, that is okay. Keep trying the next time. Next time, this is yours, right? I had this motto when I was doing the NCLEX exam. I said, I can, I will, I must succeed. And I have implemented that in my life, in everything I do, right? I can, I will, I must succeed. You will get it eventually, right? So some people will pass on the first go, some people will take a little while, and that's okay. That's okay. You will eventually pass, right? You can't do an exam 5 times or 100 times and not pass. You will eventually pass. But keep learning from your mistakes. Something maybe your studying habits or how you're learning, how you perceiving things, because sometimes that same question you get in the Caribbean and you get it in the US, we might answer it differently. We might answer things differently. So in that NCLEX training, I had to learn how to answer questions as an American nurse, right? So it's the transition is not easy, right? And then when you look at different cultures, we Caribbean people, we love we food. So the first thing when you come to the US is you gotta look for, you gotta look for food. You gotta look for a Caribbean restaurant somewhere, a Caribbean store somewhere, selling your products that that you're familiar with, even though you would eat the fast foods and stuff, but the culture is different, right? As a nurse transitioning like from paperwork to computerized stuff now. Everything is on the computer in the US, so you have to learn the whole electronic health systems and all that. So that was a difficult transition for me. I'm accustomed with computer and all that, but the whole system, learning the system and how to deal with patients is different dealing with patients in the US and how you deal them in Caribbean. I am not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say it's different dealing with patients in the US that you deal in the Caribbean. Right? If you know, you know. If you're a Caribbean nurse or if you're an immigrant nurse, if you know, you know. What you do in your country is totally different from what you do in the US, right? Um, so yeah, so I actually was on live talking with my mentee, and we were talking about, the different ways that we thought of immigrating from our country. She was from Jamaica, and I'm from Trinidad, and we came to the U.S. and how different things that people will say have different experiences and all that. Okay, so that is my day two. I'm not gonna make this long because I already did a live before. So this is just me showing up on my page a little bit and telling you all that, and now I'm here. Day two. I'm going strong for the 30 days, right? And not everybody experiences the same when it comes to things, right? That's just a lesson to learn, right? Some people will experience the same thing and will have a different thought, a different mindset about it, right? So what listening as an immigrant show me that we are resilient, we are strong to leave your country from wherever you come from, Jamaica, Trinidad, Africa, wherever you come from, to leave your country, your comfort zone, I would say, with your family, to migrate to a whole other country. You don't even know what you're going to expect on the next side. That's not easy. That's not easy. And I would say kudos to whoever immigrated, as registered nurses or whatever profession you may be in, whoever migrated to another country, kudos to you, because I would say that you have to be courageous. You have to be courageous. You have to be bold, because it's a bold move, right? To move to another country and you don't know what to expect. Especially some people come by themselves. With some people come with their family. I came up with my family, so I had that support at the beginning. But some people come up by themselves first, and then their family comes after. So they don't have the support in the beginning, and that will be kind of tough at the beginning, right? Okay, so tomorrow is day three. Is a different topic. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night and take care. All right.